ABC Studios in Burbank, The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Featuring Branford Marsalis and The Tonight Show Band. Tonight, Jay welcomes from in the Army now, Pauly Shore. L.A. Dodgers manager Tommy Lasorda. The music of Leon Redbone. And Bill Maher reporting from Woodstock. I'm Ed Hall. And now, Jay Leno.
Thank you. Hello, Kev.
How you doing, Jay?
I feel like that guy in the Infinity car commercial, over 9,000 feet of wire in the Infinity automobile. Just want to take that guy and go, hey, pal, just shut up, will you? Now, here's something I don't understand, folks. Listen, even though there is a Major League Baseball strike, even though the strike is going on right now, today, the Chicago Cubs still lost. How does that work? How does that work? I'm sad to see this. One of the players said it doesn't feel like baseball season ending while it's still warm out. You know, it's true, because I'm a traditionalist. I think baseball season should end like halfway through football season on a freezing cold November day in Toronto about 12:30 so no kids can see it. You know, that's when you know. And ABC announced it's going to replace this Saturday's game with a documentary on Adolf Hitler. Instead of the game, they're going to run a documentary on Hitler. I think it's on loan from the Marge Schott personal collection. Here's what you see, folks. Here's the part I don't understand. These millionaires, these multi-millionaires, I mean, they're probably lying home right now in bed doing absolutely nothing. But enough about Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie. How you know? Caught you there. You didn't see that coming. Caught you there. The Infinity automobile. This guy annoys me. Just annoys me. The first few were all right, but now it's annoying. And the AARP, the American Association of Retired People, holding its biggest rally ever this weekend. It's called Woodstock 94. Yeah! Me, yeah, that's me, Mr. Woodstock. You been watching this thing? It's on pay-per-view. You know, today they showed the arrival of this guy with a tie-dye T-shirt. The guy's wearing love beads, listening to Grateful Dead on a headset. He's smoking a joint. Here's the embarrassing part. It was the co-chairman of Northwest Airlines. That's the embarrassing part. I think he showed up with that drunken mechanic from Delta there the other day. Do you know that story? The co-chairman of Northwest Airlines was caught on board the plane with marijuana. He had marijuana in his carry-on luggage. What an idiot. See, what tipped off the authorities is when he asked the flight attendant if it was okay if he stored his stuff in the overhead stash box. And apparently, right, aha, they put two and two together. These are clever people. Yeah. Oh, scary thing today at Woodstock. You hear what happened? Oh, this is Friday. I guess Yanni showed up and everybody went home. So, yeah, I was really, just kind of a new age thing. And President Clinton's crime bill, which included a provision for gun control, I guess you know about this, was defeated by a vote of 225 to 210 yesterday. Well, whether you agree or disagree, it's good news for the economy. It's good for the economy. Because, you know, this weekend, those 225 congressmen who voted against the bill are going to be out spending that big bonus they got from the National Rifle Association. Yeah, so they'll put money into the economy. Yeah. So it'll help out there. President Clinton pretty bitter about the loss. He blamed the loss on two groups. The Republicans and the Democrats. Apparently, if you could have gotten those two sides together, I think you would have been okay. You know, after the bill was defeated, President Clinton warned America. He said, criminals are not going to take a vacation. That's true. They don't take vacations. Oliver North is still campaigning. Packwood's working on health care. Rosenkowski's working on a plea bargain. They take no time off, these people. They don't take any time off. Has not been a good week for the president. Another big disappointment today for Bill Clinton. I guess his tape of Tanya Harding and Jeff Glulley having sex jammed in the machine. Yeah, so he just, And this just happened an hour ago. You probably heard about this, folks. A federal judge has ruled that Shannon Faulkner, you know the woman who wanted to get into Citadel? She cannot attend classes at Citadel Military Academy. She cannot start Monday. They say the men at the Citadel claim they don't want women, so they're not going to let her in. Too bad. I don't think that's fair. They don't want women. I mean, neither did Michael Jackson. He's learned to live with it. Come on, I say let her in. Let her in, yeah! Give her a shot. Come on. Anything new with O.J. Simpson? Anything new there? I guess the word is he's having trouble getting used to the constant friskings and the pat-downs and people going through his pockets all the time. And finally, today, he told his lawyers, look, I don't have any more money, okay? Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Lay off. Anybody see the meteor shower that was supposed to happen last night? Did you watch? Is it good? Well, I thought I saw it. You know, about 1 in the morning, I'm looking out the window of the backyard, and I see these sparks and shooting stars, and then I realize it's just the cat licking the bug zapper again. You know that? I'm just sparks all over.
Oh, yeah.
I just saw this. Getting away. I just watched the news 2 minutes ago. Did you know this? Women in Southern California here are paying $850 to fly to Alaska to meet single men.
Come here. Jay?
Oh, Kev, I just wanted, I'm just thinking, gee.
What, Jay?
How that makes you feel? You're a single guy, and these women are paying $850 to leave. You got to get out to it. Wait, what happened with that girl last week? Did you see the show? Did she watch the show when we were talking about it?
Yeah, she did.
Oh, good.
Finally, and we did go out.
You did go. How'd it go?
It went really well.
Yeah, and what happened?
Well, and we went out again last night,
Oh,
too.
wow, what happened? What happened?
Well, she's, like I was explaining earlier, she's a little traditional.
Traditional?
Traditional. And,
you mean she's straight?
Well,
you see, I should explain. In Los Angeles, heterosexual would be old-fashioned, traditional. Very traditional. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And so, I mean, it was Thursday, so we went out looking for a Scotch guard for her.
For a Scotch guard?
Yeah.
Party!
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
She's getting a new couch. She just moved into a new place and everything, so.
I must have dozed off. I'm sorry. What happened? You want? Yeah. That's what you want to hear. Kevin, how's the day? Oh, guys, unbelievable. We went looking at this couch. So that was it? You just went Scotch guarding?
Yeah, we couldn't find any because it was a little late. It was getting to be 9. And
oh, close to 9 o'clock. Yeah, well, I guess she had to get home. Yeah. Girl going, oh, it's 9 o'clock.
But she's really nice, though.
But you going to see her again?
Yeah, we're going hiking on Sunday morning.
You going hiking?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Good. Very good.
What's that look for, Jay?
No. Can you get Scotch guarding stuff in the woods? Well, that sounds very nice.
Thank you,
Very
Jay.
nice. Sounds very nice. Very traditional type of day. And Warner Brothers announced today. Listen to this. Listen to this, folks. They're replacing Bugs Bunny as the symbol of their TV network with a frog. They're going to replace Bugs with a frog. Yeah. I got 2 words of advice for these people. New Coke. Okay? Well, what else? And finally, Japanese officials. Listen to this, folks. Japanese officials said today they will not import American-made condoms into that country because American-made condoms are too big for the average Japanese American. Japanese. I'm proud to be an American. Yes. Folks, ladies and gentlemen, we have our satellite, our NBC 399 satellite. It is now over Woodstock, New York. Bill Maher is actually there in Woodstock, New York, our correspondent. He's going to be telling us what is happening right now. Bill, are you there?
Hey, man!
Oh, Bill, oh, sorry. Hey, Jay! Wait a minute. How you doing, man? Wait a minute.
Peace and love, Jay! Peace and love!
Apparently we got Danny Bonaducci by mistake, folks. Wait a minute.
Shut up.
Now, tell us what's going on
Peace
there.
and love.
Tell us what's going on. Is it under control? What's happening? Is it chaotic?
Jay, it's Woodstock. Of course it's chaotic. It's the age of Aquarius, which, if I look out into the crowd, is about 50. It's an amazing sight here, Jay. We're 500,000 strong, and yeah, there have been a couple of problems. The show didn't quite start on time because they couldn't get Joe Cocker into his truss. But I think they've got it under control now, Jay. They've made all sorts of preparations that they didn't have for the first one. For example, they've airlifted in over 200 tons of food, and that's just for David Crosby.
Oh, really?
They're prepared, Jay.
Bill, some people say this Woodstock is too regimented. There's been a lot of complaints that the Woodstock is too corporate, too yuppified. You know what I'm saying? Are you getting that feeling?
I don't think that's true. You know, I was just coming back from the sushi bar after a pedicure, Jay. And, you know, okay, the emergency tent here is a Kinko's. I gotta give you that. But Jay, the good news is that I got on the VIP list for the mud pit. So, but corporate, Jay, I have to say, it is very corporate. I mean, if you run out of supplies here, you are in big trouble.
Yeah.
$4.50 for a bottled water, $7 for a soda, and Jay, $25 for a hit of acid? I mean, come on.
Times have really changed.
And besides that, once the show is over, if you have a flashback, you've got to pay a royalty. That's wrong, Jay. That is wrong. Peace and love.
Let me ask you. There were a lot of drugs at the original Woodstock. Well, what about this one?
Well, unfortunately, Jay, that hasn't changed. The crowd is older, though. There was rumor that there was some bad antacid going around. So stay away from that. And also, Jay, there's some unbuffered aspirin out there.
Yeah.
I would stay away.
Yeah, be careful.
Yes.
And the Centrum Silver could be phony, too. Now, you're saying the crowd a little on the older side, yeah? Some of the older folks?
Well, Jay, I mean, I don't think I'm the first one to say it. Look, it's the only concert I've ever been to where there's wheelchair access for the groupies. I mean, Jay, I was talking to a few people in the crowd. It's not the hippest group. I asked one guy what he thought of Red Hot Chili Peppers. He said his doctor says he's got to lay off the spicy food. So, you know, the first time the big motto here was tune in, turn on, drop out. Now it's clap on, clap off. So it is older. Peace and love.
I couldn't help but notice your outfit. You look a little like Elsa Clench, actually. Now, were you at the original outfit, at the original Woodstock? That looks like one of the outfits from the period.
Yeah. Yes, I fit into my old uniform, Jay. I was at the original Woodstock.
Bill,
I was.
Bill.
I was.
You
I
were
even
at the original
Jay,
Woodstock. Bill.
I was there. I even worked it. I worked at the original Woodstock.
What did you do?
Well, I was in charge of the door.
Oh, really?
Okay, I didn't do such a good job, all right, but I was there.
Bill, you're lying. You weren't at Woodstock, and you know you weren't at Woodstock. Admit it.
All right, I wasn't. But it's not my fault, Jay. It just happened to be that was the same weekend as the Osmond family picnic. So I had to make a choice, Jay.
All right, Bill, I'll tell you what. You go around. I will check back with you in a
I'm
little
going to do
bit.
some stage diving.
Okay, you do some freaking, as the young people say.
Okay, peace
All right,
and love,
peace and
man.
love, Bill. We'll check back with you. On the program tonight, ladies and gentlemen, from the film that opens tonight, In the Army Now, Pauly Shore. Pauly Shore is here. In fact, folks, you've probably seen ads on TV for this movie where they're shaving people's heads, you know. Now, Pauly said he brought some clippers. He wants to shave people's heads here in the audience. I said I will ask if there are any volunteers. Is there anybody who's stupid enough? Well, anybody here want to get their head shaved? You'll be on TV. No, your head's already shaved, sir. I'm sorry. Sir, you'll do it? You'll do it? You too? And you guys? Over here? Yes? All right, you have to do it. Yeah. All right, we'll do it. We'll have them out. We'll talk, and then we'll shave some heads in a little bit. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Also, tonight from the Los Angeles Dodgers, Tommy Lasorda. Tommy Lasorda, their old friend Tommy Lasorda. Now, the Dodgers are number one now, right? And I predict they'll remain number one, for quite a while. Yeah. I bet you they're number one all through next week and the week after. And an old friend of ours, the music of Leon Redbone, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, the fabulous Bill Maher. Say hello to Kevin Eubanks and the Tonight Show Band.
And now, a word from O'Doul's. It's what beer drinkers drink when they're not drinking beer.
Jim was going where no man had ever gone, into the darkest jungles of Malaysia.
Oh, you find it, Jim?
Yeah.
Thought you could use a cold one.
Great. Ice-cold O'Doul's. Not alcohol, and hey, only 70 calories. Just right for a true adventurer like Jim. Jim was going where no man had
When you want refreshing beer taste in a non-alcohol brew, think O'Doul's. It's what beer drinkers drink when they're not drinking beer.
It was the biggest project of its kind. Ford Motor Company creating a car for the world. With a Duratec V6 engine that can go 100,000 miles without a tune-up. All-speed traction control. And safety systems designed to meet 1998 standards. Our best designers and engineers from around the world have created world-class features in a more affordable class of car. The Ford Contour and Mercury Mystique. Launching September.
Fact. Don Sundquist voted against pay raises for congressmen 9 out of 10 times. Fact. Sundquist voted for one pay raise bill because it banned congressmen from accepting outside conflict of interest income. Fact. Sundquist spends less on staff and office than any Tennessee congressman. He returned $180,000 to the government. Fact. Phil Bredesen made $30 million in outside income as mayor and won't disclose where it came from. Fact. Phil Bredesen doesn't give you all the facts.
It's incredible, it's exciting, and it's happening this Saturday, 10 a.m. Brown Squirrel will premiere 6 brand new galleries. Strata Lounger Comfort Center, Brown Squirrel for Kids, Brown Squirrel Leatherworks, Brown Squirrel Room Service, and much more. Buy up to $10,000. Pay only $10 down and $10 per month, plus 24 months free financing. That's right, 24 months free financing when you pay $10 per month. It's the grand opening of the new expanded Brown Squirrel. Sales start Saturday at 10 a.m.
We have a great show tonight. From In the Army Now, Pauly Shore, Tommy Lasorda, and the music of Leon Redbone. And, of course, more with Bill Maher in just a little bit. The Tonight Show would like to congratulate. Congratulate? Ooh, that's the way you congratulate someone on graduating. They congratulate. Our affiliate, WOOD-TV, Grand Rapids, Michigan, a fine, fine city on their 45th anniversary with NBC. Yes. I believe that's the home of Amway, if I'm not mistaken, yes. You might want to visit the Amway Museum when you're there. Cleanest floor in town. My first guest was a popular host of Totally Pauly on MTV, which he did until recently. There's something wrong with this young man, isn't there? He seems seriously... He looks like the parents of people that did something at Woodstock, doesn't he? The child of parents or something. He's odd. He's currently starring in a film which was released just hours ago. It's called In the Army Now. Please welcome the Errol Flynn of the 90s, Pauly Shore, ladies and gentlemen. How are those cataracts? All right. Oh, there you go.
What?
Let me ask you something.
Jay, you know something, though, before I get started?
What is that?
You got to keep them separated. Okay.
You know, I was talking to your movie publicist guy, and he said, introduce him as the Errol Flynn of the 90s. I want to ask you a question. Do you know who Errol Flynn was?
No.
You don't even know who he is.
Is he still alive?
No, he's not alive. He's very, very different from you.
Okay.
Now, this is an interesting look. The short hair.
Yeah, they actually cut off all my hair. I know you guys saw it. They've been showing it. So that was the real deal. It wasn't like blue screen, like Forrest Gump. You know?
Oh, yeah.
It was like, you know,
I'm sure
I was
this is so much higher quality.
No, I was pissed when I saw that, like, the making of Forrest Gump. The guy, like, you know, I thought he really had no legs.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean?
Whereas yours is real acting.
Yeah. Okay. Do you know what I'm talking about, man? Yeah. But they cut all my hair off, and, you know, it was good because now you can see more of my pretty face. Okay. But it's hard going out and stuff because now I look like John McEnroe, so.
Yeah.
That's kind of hard. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I guess it's better than Richard Simmons, though, how I used to look.
Yeah, that's true. You know what you look like? You look like somebody that was on Hef's Place in the 60s. Remember that?
Hef's Place?
It was, Hugh Hefner was a popular American icon.
No, I know who he is.
With the gold. Now, what is this? This is something. I'm not going to strangle. This is something.
This is a little chain. It's very cheap.
For your
it's
bicycle?
Like $3.
Oh, I see. There's no. Is that a new look? I mean, this is kind of a...
Well, they cut my hair. I guess my hair was such a big thing when I did the movie. So they cut all my hair off, and that was like a big thing for me. And then
you going to keep it short?
I'm going to keep. Well, I'm actually thinking about growing it, keeping this part right here short, and then kind of like maybe coming down like a Boy George kind of thing, you know? Come. I learned some Army cadences, though, in the movie, which was cool, because I actually was there with the real guy.
You actually learned Army? You feel as if you're a trained veteran now?
Can I do a real quick Army cadence?
I think our armed forces would be proud to have you recognized.
You gotta march. Can I march right here?
You can march.
Okay. Go ahead. You want to do it with me?
No, go ahead. I'll watch you do it.
Okay. We've forgotten about our homes. It's the Army life for bones. I'm a soldier, can't you see?
I'm a soldier, can't you see?
Rambo ain't got nothing on me. I got my helmet on my head. Ain't no way I'm gonna end up dead. Ain't no way I'm gonna end up dying. I'm gonna use a condom every time.
Very good, you know.
Thank you very much. Cause you gotta keep them separated. Hey, you're disrespecting me.
I think Schwarzkopf would be very proud. Let me ask you about your new place now. You've got some sort of, you got a house now?
I bought a house, and I live up in the hills, and I got it decorated with all the old Dunes furnitures. You know,
Dunes?
Yeah, the Dunes in Las Vegas blew up.
Oh, the one they blew up?
Yeah, and I got all their furniture, so it looks really perverted, and like kind of, I got the lounge thing there, so maybe you could do some shows down there with me.
Yeah, that would be great, yeah.
Would that be cool?
I'd love to do a show from your house with Dunes blown up furniture. It sounds great.
Pauly's and Jay's Excellent Adventure.
I just call it Pauly's. You don't even have to use my name, really. That's okay. Now, when I was talking to you before, you told me you think the house is haunted. What makes you think it's haunted?
Well, it's an old comics house.
An old comic?
Well, it was a crash pad for comics, because from the store, they're up there.
Right.
I just feel that there's... but they're nice ghosts, though. Because I recently had a girl over, and I was trying to get busy with her, and she ran downstairs, and the ghost chased her back up to my room. Yeah.
I think that's the best way to get women, is frighten them.
Yeah.
So you feel it's haunted? There are ghosts in there.
I think so.
Have you had any
But the doors slam and stuff, but it's not the wind, because it's always shut. I think it's just really, you know what I mean?
I have no idea what you mean, but yeah, that's okay. We're gonna take a little break. All right, we'll come back with a short clip, and then we'll shave some heads.
Oh, cool. All right.
Okay, we'll shave some heads with Pauly.
I had a young couple from Sweden come into my store that was interested in buying a neon sign.
They had mailboxes, etc. We can pretty much pack and ship anything.
The first question they asked me is, how do I get it home?
It was a very fragile item.
I made an instant decision to call mailboxes, etc. my buddy Norm.
The item arrived there with no problem whatsoever.
Norm's Norm. And he's just a cool guy.
Give me a break.
Depend on mailboxes, etc. It's not what we do, it's how we do it. Sure. Unsure. Sure. Unsure. Sure. Unsure.
When dryness really counts, be sure to be dry. Sure Solid has the most effective wetness-fighting ingredient you can buy. For dryness no one can beat. So you're either sure or unsure. Sure, unsure. Be sure to be dry.
Extra lean, juicy ham. Oven roasted turkey breast, topped with...
Pardon me, would you have any Grey Poupon?
But of course. Subway's new turkey and ham Dijon for a limited time at Subway.
Now's the best time to buy tires at Sears. All Michelin road handlers are on sale at the very lowest prices of the year. Through September 10th, Michelin road handlers are as low as $27.99. Get to Sears Tire and Auto Center today.
Fragrance and skin fitness line by Ralph Lauren. The Polo Sport water bottle with 4 sport essentials. Your gift with any $35 purchase. Available at Profits.
2 hot, delicious all-beef patties. McDonald's one-of-a-kind special sauce. Fresh lettuce, luscious cheese. As if all this weren't enough to make the Big Mac incredibly tempting. Right now, we've added something that makes it downright irresistible.